Hey, how's it going, YouTube family? Today I'm going to talk about my latest build. I teased it in a short about a week or so ago with some pictures of some Flywoo parts, and I completed the build, and here it is. It's the Flywoo Explorer long range for 04 Pro. Put this together over the course of a couple days and finished it up yesterday morning right before I went in for surgery. I'll just kind of go over what it is, and I'll show a little bit of footage. I did a real quick test flight, like 45 seconds, right before I left to go have surgery on my arm. So I can't really fly anymore, although we'll talk about that when I'm done here. Anyway, just kind of want to go over the specs, and we'll, show you what I did and how I put it together. And then like I said, I'll show a little bit of footage afterwards. And yeah, so let me change my camera angle so I can point it at the drone. All right, so hopefully this angle is okay. I don't have the best setup. First thing I wanted to show you is the frame. Although this is the DJI 04 Pro frame, it interestingly enough on the support says Explorer DJI 03 of Avatar. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, right there. And it also says it on the top right here. But the front end is definitely what they're advertising. It's the 04 Pro mount, which works really well. And like I said, I'll show you a really quick clip. I'll show you the stabilized and the goggles view. So anyway, so that's the frame. I did install a 04 Pro in it. And I just direct screwed it in. And while I'm turning it over here, I also have a Flywoo little mini beeper here, and then a Flywoo M10 GPS. It was easy to set up. It took it out front of my house, and it locked satellites. I got 8 satellites in about, I don't know, 15 seconds, 20 seconds tops. So that was nice. I did shield it. I don't know if you can see that in there, but it came with some shielding tape in the box, or the little packaging, so I went ahead and used it. The next thing, what I used, it's a little, you can probably see the little stack in there. I can't really take it apart, hard to use a screwdriver one-handed, or hex driver, but this is the Flywoo Goku 405 Nano. It's got a 35 amp ESC, and interestingly enough, it has a built-in TXCO ELRS 2.4 receiver in it, which is great because I mostly use ELRS. Sorry about that. My brain's a little foggy, like I said. Yeah, so I use ELRS mostly. So I got that all set up. It was interesting. It was set up for CE and not FCC. So I had to flash that, which was okay. And then the flight controller, brand new, came to me. It was actually defaulted to their hex setup. So I had to change that, but it's pretty straightforward. The ESC came with Blue Jay on it already at 48 kHz. So that was nice. Came with a really nice antenna mount. Put the antenna in there. And then forgot to mention the motors. I went with a little larger motor than on the standard, if you buy the bind and fly. I think 1404 3000 kV, I think, is what comes standard. I've got some HGLRC 1804 3500 kV. A little more punch. I know it's not going to maybe have as good a flight time, but I think it'll fly a little better. If it's a little windy, have a little more power. And I'll find out eventually. Anyway, yeah, so that's kind of the build. Those of you that watch my channel, and for those of you that don't, don't know, I lost a 4-inch long range I built not long ago on a Flyfish RC Atlas 4 frame. Really nice frame. It was on my 4th flight, and I was testing it out, and the battery went out on it. So this is what it appears, and I lost it, couldn't recover it. It landed on some private property, it appears anyway, and yeah, couldn't find it. Had some friends try to help me. It happens, sad days, but this is kind of my replacement. And I've always really liked the Flywoo Explorer stuff too, the frame and everything. So anyway, yeah, let's get to a little bit of flight footage here real quick, and then come back and talk about that for a second. And also I'm going to show you my backup plan for flying a little bit one-handed. All right, let me get the camera changed again. All right, here's the DVR footage from the goggles. I think it's pretty smooth actually. Some of the shakiness is me. I'm really nervous flying in front of my house usually, so I get a little shaky, but I'm going to pop up these trees a little bit, and I mean, you can kind of see I got on the throttle a little bit to kind of keep it up there, and it was pretty smooth. And then I'm going to come down here and let off a little bit. You'll see a little prop wash. I don't really keep on the throttle enough. But yeah, anyway, I think it's pretty smooth and got no complaints about how that flies. And so next up, we're just going to see some of the stabilized footage from the same flight, and we'll see how smooth this looks. I think Flywoo, well, they did a good job of the mounting that they have, and it's just a TPU mount for the camera. But also, I think maybe just got lucky with the settings I put on the flight controller. It's just Betaflight 4.5 with 50 hertz ELRS preset on it. That's it. So yeah, I mean, it's really smooth. I know it's a short little flight, but I think it shows how well the DJI-04 is taking out any vibes and stuff. Yeah, I like it. Really happy. All right, now I'm just going to talk real quick about my plans for wanting to fly. Hopefully, I got some buddies who are going to come pick me up next weekend, and we'll go fly a little bit. And what I'm going to use is the DJI Avata 2. I'm going to fly it with the motion controller. I think this is a motion controller 2. I won't have use of my right hand really enough to fly, so I'll just use that. It's better than nothing. I am right hand dominant, so it's going to be kind of fun to see how that goes. So that'll be kind of fun, but any flying's better than no flying. So that'll be fun. And I have a DJI Neo, so maybe I'll fly that too. We'll see. So that's what I'm going to do there. And so that should be fun. And then I'm going to have some more videos coming out in the future. You can probably see this GEP-RC box right behind me. I've had that for a little while. I haven't even opened it yet. And now I'm not going to be able to fly it for a while. I'm going to guess at least a couple weeks, maybe a month. But in that box is the new GEP-RC Vapor D5. Picked that up before all the prices went crazy. And it's just been sitting, haven't had time. Which reminds me, this the flight controller in here, when I ordered it, it was like $55 for that stack, actually, that flight controller stack. About 2 days after I got it, it was $92. So beat the rush there. Hopefully prices will come back down, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think this is going to be the new thing with FPV, unfortunately. But cross fingers, hopefully not. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a great weekend, and fly safe, and all the good things. Take care.